Regret is one of our most powerful and challenging human emotions. It arises when we reflect on past decisions and imagine how different choices might have led to better outcomes. And while regret can at times be painful, it also serves an important purpose. It reveals what we value and teaches us how we might live more intentionally and productively. In the end, understanding regret and learning how to avoid it can help us make wiser decisions and lead us to more fulfilling lives. Today, I'm talking to you about regret, and I'm going to share with you the 3 strategies I've learned to avoid the negative impact it has on my life. Let's get into it. At its core, regret is rooted in missed opportunities, poor judgment, and our lack of motivation. And we often regret not what we have done, but what we have failed to do. For example, conversations we're afraid to have, chances not taken, or abandoned dreams. Because sometimes we get frozen in the fear of failure or the inability to clearly see the future. And this is where we tend to make safe choices rather than following our dreams. And this type of regret can linger for years because it is fueled by imagination. Let me explain. Sometimes we tend to construct alternative versions of our lives and compare them to reality, or even worse, to others. And this often causes us to idealize and focus on the what could have been. And as a result, regret can trap us in the past and prevent us from fully engaging with the present. However, regret is not entirely negative. When acknowledged honestly, it can act as a guide. It highlights mistakes and encourages growth, empathy, and self-awareness. The problem arises when regret becomes paralyzing rather than instructive. Instead of learning from past choices, people may dwell on them endlessly, leading to guilt, anxiety, or self-blame. One of the most effective ways I found to avoid regret is to live according to clearly defined values. When my decisions align with what I truly believe and what truly matters to me, I'm less likely to look back with disappointment, even if the outcome is imperfect. Making thoughtful choices based on personal principles allows me to say, I did the best I could with what I knew at the time. And having this mindset can replace regret with self-compassion, forgiveness, and even a sense of confidence, knowing that we tried our best. Another key strategy is embracing action over avoidance. The fear of failure often prevents us from taking risk, yet inaction is a major source of long-term regret. And while taking action does not guarantee success, it provides clarity and experience. Trying and failing is often less painful than trying at all. Each attempt, successful or not, contributes to growth and reduces the haunting question of what if. And sometimes taking a chance has a way of working out and surprising us with an outcome we never expected. Lastly, practicing mindfulness also helps reduce regret. By focusing on the present, we limit the tendency to replay the past or obsess over alternate outcomes. Mindfulness encourages acceptance, recognizing that the past cannot be changed, but the present can still and is being shaped. This awareness then allows us to move forward rather than remaining stuck in a constant state of reflection. Ultimately, regret is an unavoidable part of our lives, but it doesn't have to define us. By making intentional choices, taking meaningful risk, and learning from our experiences, we can transform regret into wisdom. Lastly, avoiding regret is not about living perfectly, but about living honestly, courageously, and with purpose. My name is James, and I thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this content, please like, share, and subscribe. A thumbs up also goes a long way to helping out the channel. Take care. and see you in the next one. Peace.